Hello and welcome back to Phoenix Wright. Order in the court. I'm going to need to learn his name. The prosecution may call the witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank. That's a hard last name. I'm just gonna call him Mr. Frank to the stand. Well, Frank, you were selling newspapers, subscriptions. Is this correct? Yes. Newspapers, yes. Frank, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness testimony. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing from the apartment. I thought he might be in a hurry because he left the door halfway open behind him. Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. It was quite a fright, and finding myself unable to go inside, I thought of calling the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. Remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. A man who was running without a doubt. The man who was running without a doubt was the defendant, sitting right over there. Larry, why did you tell the truth? Why didn't you tell the truth? You can't defend your. You can't. You can't. Whatever that. I can't figure out the word. Yours against a testimony like that. I can't defend you against a testimony like that. I don't know what that word is. Oh goodness. Why was the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at this time of the murder, there was a breakout in the buildings. Breakout in the buildings? Are phones supposed to work during blackouts? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cableless, cordless phones do not function normally. But it wasn't a cordless phone, was it? Yeah, there's a cord right there. The phone that Mr. Frank used was one of those. Oh, he's meaning... Okay, never mind. He's meaning one of those... Okay. Forgot this was made before flip phones. I have a record of the blackout for your personal use. Wait, no, that's not use. Whatever. Blackout records added to your court records. I'm recording. Whatever. I'm horrible at this. Now, right. Yes. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Right. What? Right. All right, right. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you're supposed to lie in the... Oh, expose... You're supposed to lie. You're supposed to expose the lies in the testimony of the given witness. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Well, that depends. It depends on what you mean by innocent. When's that... then that witness must have lies in their testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I suppose he's not? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence in your hand. Find there, bring to the cross, wait, oh, whatever. First, find contradiction between the court records and what the witness testimony. Then, once you find the contradiction evidence, present it and rebut it in the witness's face, or just kindly say, hold up, this is not adding up. Okay. Open the court record with R, then point out contradictions in the testimony. Okay. I was going door to door selling newspapers, and then I saw a man fleeing the apartment. Wait, is it a man leaving the apartment a common sight? I find it odd you would take note of him. I don't know. He just seemed strange to me that's all. He was mad and yet frightened at the same time. Just like a criminal fleeing a crime. The defense requests a witness. The witness refrain from conjectures, whatever that means. Of course, that's the witness means that the man saw looked suspicious. So, what happened next? Then he looked in a hurry. He left the door halfway open. I'm thinking it's strange. I looked inside. That's weird. And saw her lying there. A woman not moving and dead. Hang on, you looked inside. Oop. Hold it. What gives you the idea to do that? Well, the door was half opened, you see. It isn't the only human. Isn't it only the human to want? Is it only human to want a peek? We contain. Wait. Because there are because they are there. It's the same thing. Climb mountains because they are there. It's the same thing. There we go. True words we've never spoken have been. True words have never been spoken. Anyone would look inside. Why did Paris cut him off so quickly? So you looked inside the apartment. What happened next? She was lying there, a woman dead, not moving. I was quite frightened to find myself unable to go inside. I thought about calling the police. The apartment phone wasn't working, so I went to a nearby park. Okay, that seems normal. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. The phone in the apartment wasn't working? Yes, I mean no. No, I wasn't right. It wasn't right. But you said you didn't go into the apartment, or did you? That I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on the shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried to use that phone, and that phone wasn't working correct. What happened next? Went to a park nearby. Maybe it's the time. That's... I went too far. 1 p.m. Are you certain? Yes, absolutely. It seems really confident. 1 p.m. Right, doesn't that not seem strange to you? Present the evidence to the courtroom to present some evidence to contradict him. Wait, how do I... Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button, that's why. Yeah, the 6 p.m. The evidence clearly reveals that the contradiction that in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly does the evidence statement just now related? They aren't, are they? What? Not at all. It's the blackout. The blackout happened at 6. Okay. Please think of the facts before making an action. I don't think that won me any points with the judge. Okay, so it's this. You found the body at 1 p.m. Are you sure? Yes. It was 1 p.m. of the action. Frank, I find that hard to believe. The statement distinctly the notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? That is trivial. The witness momentarily forgot the time. After his testimony, I find it hard to believe. Why are you so certain that he found the body at 1 p.m.? Well, that's a really good question. Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out the contradictions. I tried. I pointed out the blackout took place at 6 p.m. so the phone would have been working. Lies always bring more lies. Lies always bring more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. Wait, you heard the time? There was a voice saying the time. What? It was probably coming from the television. Really? That's what we're going with? Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Wouldn't you have a watch to check it? Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. It seems you heard a voice on the taped program about time. Right, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I'll give this one to you. I heard the time. That's weird. It was probably on the television. It was 3 hours off. Guess the person was watching. So that's why I thought it was. Let's see. Wait. It was a blackout. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. This is a record to prove it. You couldn't have heard television or a video. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Wait. I remember now. The court would prefer to hear the actual testimony from the very beginning. The continuous corrections are harming your credibility. That, and it seems rather distinct. Not distinct. Distract, whatever. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been a frightening finding a body. Well, let's hear your testimony one more, please. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment. Wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon the killer used on the victim. Were you not paying attention? Okay. Okay. Found the immediate contradiction. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock and guessed that would explain it. Can I eject now? The defendants may cross-examination. Statue was state. The murder weapon, Yes, the table clock that was used as the weapon. That I just said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something? Something seems fishy here. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock, it was a statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? You with the object and your evidence, just who do you think you are? Just answer the question. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes. That, as the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. What? The neck on the switch just tells it, and it says the time allowed. What? As it doesn't look like a clock, it submits it on the statue. My apologies. I see. That seems fishy. Why don't we flip the switch? Oh, I kind of went over time.